going to go to B-Man on the show next. B-Man, what you saying, my guy?
How's it, everyone? How's it? In the mentality thing, I think I need to respectfully disagree, Terry, because like if it was the last two managers, Oli and Mourinho, I would say okay, you have a point. But like the last time, I think last year we talked about the same thing. These guys are suffering from the same issue that Arsenal are. We can go on these runs. The mentality can temporarily change, but as soon as there's expectation, these dudes fold like deck chairs. That's the problem. And I'm telling you, the things that I'm seeing from this football club, Terry, football is not my first love. It's my second love. I grew up watching American football, the Cleveland Browns. Go and ask any American, they will tell you that that team, that's what true despair is. All right. I have seen it. And the signs that I'm seeing, the things that I've seen from that team for the past 20 years, this is what hurts. I'm seeing the same signs from especially Man United and Arsenal, where our fan base, sadly, or like this is the saddest part. Our fan base, your fans, we're always trying to look like we're in the deep tunnel. We're trying to search for that little glimmer of light, what lights at the end of the tunnel. But the reality is, we are not just we're trying to drive out the tunnel, but the reality is we're just going deeper and deeper and deeper into the abyss. Like we need
So let me
drastic action.
let,
I'm
let, let,
sorry,
let me
a manager and a couple of new players is not
let me cut in.
enough.
Let me cut in. What type of? I get what you're saying. I don't disagree. We're in the abyss already. I don't think we're going into it. I think we're in the abyss.
No, we're going deeper.
Okay, cool. But I'm
We
very
are going deeper.
B-man, stop. I need to ask questions. I'm confused.
Okay, sorry.
So what actions do we need to take that we're not taking? That's what I'm confused about. So we've let me breathe this up. Ten Hag's coming in. We're getting rid of a hell of a lot of players. We're changing lots of senior members of management of the football club. Recruitment team is changed. All of that's happening. Do you think none of that works without removing the Glazers? What is it? Like, what are we not doing? I'm confused now, my guy.
I think it's just, for me, it's more than just top management. I think the mentality from top down in this football club,
Okay.
something's wrong.
But I understand it. But what are they meant? So tell me what the solution is. What do they have to do?
Everyone has got to go. I'm
Who's
Terry
everyone?
from
No.
from the
Stop.
executive
Stop.
down to the tea lady.
No.
Everyone has got to go.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
So what do you mean they've got to go? The board aren't, unless the board sell, they're not going to sack themselves. The board are the Glazers. They're not going to sell, right? So you don't think there's any hope as long as the Glazers are here? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm trying to get to the crux of it. So I think what I'm hearing is, with the Glazers being here, it doesn't matter what we do, who we buy, who comes in as manager, we're finished. Is that what you're saying?
Unfortunately, my experience tells me that. Because I'll bring up an example. I'll bring up one quick example.
B-man. I'm not. Just say yes. I'm trying to get. What do you mean? Is it the Glazers? I'm trying to get to the end.
Yes.
Cool.
Terry, as long as these people are here, all right, I don't see us getting out of this hole. Seriously, bro. Like, I would love to. I'll prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. I'll be the first one here to hug and celebrate with everyone if we win the Premier League and if we turn it around.
Let me tell you something. Why not why you're wrong, why you could be wrong. When Man United had the Glazers as owners, but we had David Gill and Sir Alex and their team running the club, we won 5 or 6 Premier Leagues, an FA Cup. We got to 3 Champions League finals. We won 2 or 3 League Cups. In that period, we were the most successful team in England. As soon as the good people running the club left, it fell apart. So I do believe under the Glazers, if we're making the right footballing decisions, if we hire the right coaches, if we buy players that fit a club philosophy, if we instill a mentality and a culture where only winning is deemed successful and we put footballing decisions above commercial, then we can become successful. Where I agree with you is I'm not convinced the Glazers will allow that to happen because they haven't for the last 9 years. But they let it happen under Fergie. So it's about them and their partners. The fact is they were letting bankers make decisions for 9 years was the big problem. But B-Man, I appreciate you coming on, mate, and having your say. I really, really do.